So I'd like to start this video off with a little story about myself. All right, 10 years ago, I was looking for an opportunity to make extra money, right? I started my YouTube channel, it was going okay, but I really wanted to do something a little bit bigger, a little bit better. And so I thought to myself, what do I love? What am I into? And it was hair products, right? I love hairstyling products. And so I decided to look and see what I could find in terms of creating my own line and my own brand. And I found private labeling, right? That's how Pete and Pedro got started. 10 years ago, I started that business for $3,000. It was a side hustle. Today, right now, this year, it's going to do $9 million. And I'm not telling you that to brag or to boast. I'm telling you that to explain and to highlight the fact that success favors the bold. It favors people that are willing to take risks without knowing the outcome. Guys, that is one lesson that I hope you learn and you also accept, because until you do, you are truly never going to live your best life. Today, I'd like to go over some other difficult life lessons that all men must learn but also accept. Number 2 is nobody is coming to rescue you. It's not your mom's job, your dad's job, your weird Uncle Barry, your friend's job. It is your job. If you want something, anything, it's nobody else's responsibility or job to come and save the day. It's not their job to hand you money. It's your job to make something happen, which brings me to number 3. If you're too scared to act, you will never, ever succeed at anything. Fear is a very real and amazing emotion, right? Now, the truth is that if you channel it for good, it can do and help you do amazing things, but most people don't. Most people allow fear to hold them back. They're so scared of not knowing the outcome or possibly failing. My God, oh my God, what if I fail? You are going to fail. You need to fail. You have to fail. That's the secret that most people don't tell you. The sooner you understand that failure is a critical aspect of success, the sooner you're going to be on your way to not being scared and allowing those chains of fear to hold you back. All right, the other way that you can harness and channel fear is something that I do. I am scared to not do it because of regret. Regret is a motherfucker, right? I don't want to look back at my life and think about and regret all the things, all the chances I didn't take. Which brings me to the next life lesson that's harsh, but you need to understand this, and that is life is short. And I know that a lot of people say that, but the truth is your time here is limited. I see a lot of people making comments. I've got another business channel called The Alpha Empire, right, where I am helping people basically build businesses. And one of the questions and the comments that I see is it too late, right? Am I too old, right? And this is coming from like 25-year-olds. And I think to myself, when I was 30 years old, I was literally driving a beer cart. I was going bankrupt. I was broke. I had no idea what was next in my life. And I look at where I am now in terms of a 47-year-old dude that is confident, that is happy, that has many multi-million-dollar businesses. I have an incredible wife. I've got an amazing life. And I think to myself, is it too late? Like, what does that even mean? That mindset is so fucked up. It's never too late until you die. It doesn't matter that you're older. It doesn't matter that you failed once. It doesn't matter that you see people that are ahead of you at your age. The fact is, this is your journey, your life. It's never too late until you're dead. Which brings me to the next lesson. You better figure out how to make money while you're sleeping, or you are literally going to work until the day that you die. That is one of my favorite Warren Buffett quotes. All right, let me paint the picture for you. If you do not have multiple streams of income, if you do not have a side hustle, you are in a position of weakness. It doesn't matter if you make good money at your job. You need to have multiple streams of income. The more, the better. Every single one of you needs multiple streams of income. This is something that I learned the hard way, right? When I had my fitness center, there was only one thing I was doing, right? I didn't make any money, and so guess what? I didn't make any money. I had to drive that beer cart. I was broke and all that sad stuff. That was actually one of the best things that ever happened to me, because from that point, I was able to recalibrate. Another lesson you need to understand is sometimes success doesn't look like what you think or what you expect or what your parents expect for you. Guys, the truth is this is your journey. What I would recommend is start a side hustle. Now, some of you are like, I don't know where to start. Skillshare. Easy, right? I've talked about Skillshare 6,000 times. I've got a special link down below. For the first 500 of you who actually hit my link, you're going to get a free 30-day membership to Skillshare. Skillshare is literally like a cheat code for success, right? In terms of entrepreneurship, setting up a business, starting a business, investing, or if you're somebody that's a little bit more crafty, a little bit more artsy, no problem. They've got amazing courses for that as well. But today I want to talk about business and side hustle, because that ultimately, in my opinion, is something that will change your life. When you figure out how to make money online, it is a game changer because it will warp your perception of a dollar. Because the reality is that if you can make $1 online, you can make 10. If you can make 10, you can make 100. If you can make 100, you can make $100,000. Online is how you scale. E-commerce is how you scale. When it comes to e-commerce, there are a lot of different avenues, a lot of different options. Everything from info products, which are amazing because it's low barrier to entry, or drop shipping, selling on Amazon, private labeling, white labeling. Gentlemen, the list goes on and on and on. And the beautiful thing is that at Skillshare, they've got courses and classes that teach you everything step by step. I actually recently took a course on e-commerce, a great overview if you're somebody that is looking to get started. It's by a woman named Cheryl Spencer. It's called the Complete Shopify E-Commerce Masterclass. ClickFunnels, Facebook advertising, and free sales funnels. So this course by Cheryl is unbelievable. Now, it's one of the longer courses. It's almost like 8 hours, but the whole idea is that by the end of this, you are gonna have an e-commerce store basically set up. Right? She's going to walk you step by step by step through the entire process of not only setting it up, sourcing products, but also the advertising and the marketing of it, which is, in my opinion, the most important aspect of e-commerce. If you have the best product in the universe, it doesn't matter if nobody knows about it. And Amazon, right? That's another big sexy one because Amazon, the platform, is a monster. It's only getting bigger. And if you know what products are going to basically be easy to sell or have a high demand, you can make a gazillion dollars on Amazon doing drop shipping, right? Or basically private labeling, going on Alibaba, finding a product, selling it on Amazon. Anyway, I'm going to let Sumner Hobart basically explain it. He can do a better job than I can. He also teaches an amazing Amazon course on how to find the niches, right? Because there's a saying, the riches are in the niches, right? He helps you basically analyze different categories, what products to avoid. He is a rock star. This course is amazing. Guys, bottom line is this. 2024 is here. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit back? You're going to wait? You're going to think? You're going to contemplate? Or are you going to make something happen? All right, next year, this time, where are you going to be? Are you going to be living your dream, or are you going to be thinking about someday I'd really like to, gentlemen, now. Hit the link down below and get started. Like I said, 500 of you are getting a free 30-day trial to Skillshare. They've got a lot more than business classes, but in my opinion, the business classes, once you figure out how to turn your passion into a paycheck, you're going to be hooked, and this is where true life begins. Guys, do not wait. Hit the link down below. Skillshare, like I've said a gazillion times, is the best platform out there. Anything you want to learn about, you search it, they've got a bunch of classes. Anything you're curious about, boom, you search it, they got classes. Whether or not it's something like painting or photography, or it's about making money, gentlemen, cash, or even real estate investing, because that's another thing that I'm interested in because of the passive income. Anyway, bottom line is this. Hit the link down below. Guys, like I said, they've only got 500 of these free 30-day trials that they're giving away. Do not miss this opportunity. Remember, success favors the bold. Be bold. Take action. Hit the link. Start today. Actually, I want to show you something that I've saved that maybe will inspire you. It's right here. It's a fortune that I got that says, your success will astonish everyone. Will yours? Brings me to the next life lesson that's difficult, but you'll figure it out when you get there, and that is money doesn't buy happiness. Neither does stuff. One of the mistakes that a lot of people fall into is the trap of materialism, right? We think that we need stuff. We think that if we just had this, it would mean that we were successful, we would be happy. Here's the deal. I've been broke, I've been not broke. Not broke is a lot better. It doesn't mean that I'm always happy, but it does allow me to solve problems a lot easier. Who you surround yourself with is indicative of where you're going in life. And if you're surrounding yourself with people that aren't going anywhere or that have small money minds, small money problems, gentlemen, you're never going to truly have big money goals or aspirations, and you're never going to get there. The truth is, surround yourself with people that are better than you. They're going to help lift you up, and if you need them, hopefully they're going to be there. But you also need to be there for them, which brings me to the next harsh lesson. If you tell somebody you're going to do it, you better fucking do it. Because if you break your word, if you break trust, you are never getting it back. Or you're going to have to work extra overtime in order to do it. Do not lie. Do not cheat. Be a good person. Have integrity. Have character. And have a solid moral compass. Which brings me to the next difficult life lesson you need to learn and accept. And that is sometimes bad things happen to good people. Even though you're good, it doesn't mean that bad things aren't going to happen, right? I often talk about mental health. I talk about the fact that a lot of times we are collateral damage in other people's shit. It's not that they meant to do us harm or hurt us. It just happened because they were trying to live their life, do the best job they can. The truth is, you need to take care of you. You need to focus on you. You need to take care of yourself mentally. If it means getting away from bad people, if it means getting away from people that don't have your best intention in mind, gentlemen, you need to run away as quick as possible. The truth is, life is hard, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it.